What's going on, Mike? This is Daniel from Josh and Any SEO. So let's see what we got over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm first going to go through something called the GMB or Google My Business Profile. It's where the map is. So it looks like you have one that's good. You have about 15 Google reviews. Boost that to 25 minimum, and then get 3 per month. Good. You have your address. You have open and close. You have your phone number. Appointment. Doesn't matter. There are some things you can add to this one, some of them being posts and or updates, and they're also called the what you do, like your services. And that can take you like, I don't know, maybe 30, 40 minutes. A post can take you about 10 minutes. I mean, if you just write something quick. Anyway, what else? Oh yeah, you are missing about who you are. That you always want. So I understand that this is about 2 lines, or sentences. You definitely want it closer to 750 characters. And then the hope is that when we look at Southeast Palm Construction, is that your website is the top over here. Fortunately, it's not right now. But let's look at your website right now. And listen, I'm just glad you have one. So biggest thing I'm seeing with your website is it looks like it was created and left, like an unfinished business card. There is nothing up here for like a table of contents for anyone. So there's no about, there's no home, there's no services, there's no locations. And it makes us have to infer based on what you are, Southeast Palm Customs. Now, I don't even know where this leads to. Sign in, create account, booking my account. So I'm assuming, yeah, this is kind of just like, I don't know, fully. Plus, there's nothing for, I don't think there's anything for people to actually pick up in the cart. My point is this was created and kind of just left. And there's nothing wrong with that. Well, I mean, there is. If you're going to utilize it correctly, then yes, there's something wrong with it. And then we can infer from photos what it is you are actually doing. Or at least I can infer. I don't know about other people. Photo gallery is fine. Good. I mean, I guess here's the big thing. This is unfinished. And because it's unfinished, you're not going to be able to really use this. Even if somebody comes to this, so I can infer. I don't know about a lot of people. I mean, you and I don't have to talk about when we do have clients, and sometimes they are unfortunately a little, you got to hold them by the hand a lot. So we don't want anyone to have to kind of figure out what to do, where to go, how to go. We want to make it as easy as possible for them. So there is a lot that can be done here, but I also understand that this is powered by GoDaddy. So it was kind of like a free thing that you got with your username, which is fine. But there are better ways to go about it. You have your number here, that's fine. Name, email, phone, address, message. So this is good. I would switch that to just zip code because people are weird about things. And you definitely want a menu letting people know what it is you're going to, uh, what they want help with. So like a drop down menu if they do just kitchen or bathroom remodeling, stuff like that. But let me show you what it is on the back end. So I use something called Ahrefs. It lets me see how Google looks at you. And there's no real ranking here. Again, you haven't put any real attention into the site, and that's why you're not really going to see anything. Usually a UR rating will determine how great the website is or how strong. A DR is, a domain rating. It's how good how much Google trusts your domain. And that all runs with backlinks. Now you have 2 backlinks, one referring domain, which means both of those backlinks might just go to that one referring domain. That's how it works. Now a backlink is where you have your website link somewhere else where somebody can click on it. Referring domain is when it returns to you uniquely. So it's just one time that it can return to you. So, I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know. I'm not going to try and explain it. Maybe at another day. That'll take me 20 minutes. But big thing also is organic keywords. So if you don't have any content and words on your website, you can't have keywords included in there. So a keyword, and I'm just going to jump into it, is what somebody might put into Google to find you. So for example, if I live in Charleston, South Carolina, and I'm looking for a kitchen remodeler, and I'm trying to get very focused on what I'm searching for, I'm going to do kitchen remodel Charleston, South Carolina. So this does 2 things. It limits me to a location and a service, but that is what we call a buyer intentional keyword. This is a keyword that somebody uses when they are ready to buy. But if I just put kitchen remodel colors or kitchen remodel prices and stuff like that, that just means I'm ready. I'm still tire kicking. I'm still looking. So this is the best kind of keyword we're looking for. Now, the people who show up are the top for this keyword, but there's so many different types of keywords that we want to rank for that it's very hard for one company to dominate all of them. Now, these kind of keywords, a service and a location, are good enough for Google Ads, as long as I did it correctly. Hopefully they did. Um, They got 3 there. Wow. Okay. But after that, we have our GMB. That's what we spoke about all the way in the beginning. You want your GMB in the top 3 because 30 to 40% of all search volume will go there. That's why it's very important to have, 25, because you can easily get ahead of these guys without that much work. I mean, this guy's pretty good. He's solidified himself in here, but you definitely want to make sure you're top 3. After that, we have our organic search for anyone who knows how to use a website. So for this keyword, this one, kitchentuneup.charleston.com, is going to be your number 1. Although kitchen remodel Charleston, South Carolina remodel might be better than they are. But for this case, we're going to take a look at them. Now, 5 ways to update your kitchen. That's more of a blog thing. I wouldn't lead with that. But they have, their phone number over here, so somebody can just click and call. They have all their, I don't even know, people use Pinterest anymore. What's this? Is that an email? It's house. Oh, don't use a house site either. And that's your email. Design, gallery, contact, services. It's not a drop-down menu. So I've already looked on the back end. They're fine. They're not the greatest. And that's one of the reasons why is because people don't like hard things. They want to find things very quickly. So if I go here and I see services, I want it to just drop down for the specific thing I'm looking for. Maybe it's kitchen remodeling or bathroom or, I don't know, something else, deck. Um, Quality kitchen remodeling and cabinetry in Charleston. These are all links, which is cool. They all go to different things. That's very nice. Although I would have put cabinet all in one area, but don't say anything to me. Our services, 1-day tune-up, cabinet painting. So they're very niche. They're very cabinet. They do kitchen and bath. That is so much bigger than cabinets. As you can see here, name, email, zip code, phone, message. They should also, like I said, include a bit of a message, a drop down of the service that they clearly want. Now, zip code instead of an address does 2 things. It makes them, people don't like giving out their address. They would rather give you a zip code. It makes them feel a little more safe to give you a general area, and it will still help you out in location. Not only that, but people don't like calling sometimes, and we need to give them a voice. We need to give them a way to reach out to you, and we don't want to make it harder by having them click on your phone, click on your email, and have them, kind of scroll over. But let me show you what they look like on the back end and why they're the number 1 for this specific keyword. So they have a UR of 19, DR of 0, so yeah, not doing too hot in this area. They have 301 backlinks to 32 referring domains, so not really very strong, kind of weak, and they have 33 organic keywords. 33 is not bad, but they are paying for an ad. So that's, or not an ad, but a pay-per-click, so one of their keywords out there. They do also get 190 people a month via traffic to their website. That's pretty damn good. But where are they getting it? Kitchen tune-up. This is a generic organic keyword. Anyone in the world can type that in. That's why I don't care for this. Because 135 of those people aren't worth anything. Because they can be in Alaska for all you know. This is the only one that's worth something. Kitchen remodeling, Charleston, South Carolina. 70 people a month searched for that. 6 people a month are coming to their website because they're in position 5. Now, when you're in the top 3 spots, you will get anywhere from like 30 to, sorry, not 30, 15 to 20%. Kitchen tune-up logo. I can't even believe people are actually searching that. Anyway, we don't want this stuff. This we want. Cabinet, whatever. But if you're not high enough, right? If you're not in the top 5 or 6 in the remodeling industry, you're not really going to be there. Because the statistics show that most people will stop on the first thing they see. Remodeling industry, you might get within the top 6 as a pretty okay thing, but the vast majority of people don't move on to a second or third opinion. I mean, they do, but just not in the, I mean, I would think they do, but not in the math that, the statistics are showing. Anyway, I'm going to give you an idea of one other thing, because, like, these are a weak candidate. I don't know why they're the ones who are showing up for the top of that one, but let's do this guy. Let's see if they have anything a little bit more to add. And I'm going to throw them in over here. Let's see what changes. Let's see how much stronger they can possibly be. And again, it's just for the type of keyword I used. Essentially, I would have to, if I were to, do anything about it, I would look up all the services, all the locations, and find out the best keywords. And the best, these guys aren't even better. Maybe it's Charleston. Maybe their area is just not the greatest area in the world for searching for keywords or for, anything to go out there. And remember, Google's smart enough to kind of associate. So even if you type things wrong, well, even if your keywords aren't exactly on point, they'll still move you around. So these guys are not the greatest example. They have the right type of keywords in here. Nope, they're doing the wrong thing too. The only thing that they'll get points for is this kitchen remodeling, Charleston, South Carolina. They have 3 out of 70. They're in position number 8. I'll give him some points for that, but my point stands. So if you're going to do anything, first things first is we got to get you an actual website. That's number one. Second thing is we got to focus on the locations you want to hit and the services you want to look at. Once we have that structure down, we are going to start focusing on your content, what we're going to say to these people, or well, I mean, not what we're going to say, just the content that we can have that's very organic and generic, but also have those really strong keywords involved in there. On top of that, then we would need to focus on your backlink profile. Now, it doesn't seem like in this area there's a lot of great, outstanding opposition. So we would just simply beat them all, kind of do a copycat method on their backlink profiles and go from there. Anyway, if you do have any questions for me, Mike, we'll talk tomorrow night about this. But that's all I really got. Also, keep focusing on your Google reviews. Make sure you're responding to their thank yous and to 5-star reviews and stuff like that, um, so that you can start moving up in the rankings. Anyway, that's all I got. You have a good one, man. Bye.